So this is the catalog training. This is the actual catalog that you're going to receive. Very nice, sturdy, durable. It comes with a nice cover, and it comes with a multitude of products which we're going to go over, even order forms, prices, everything you need. So basically, there are over 3,000 different type of business cards that we have access to. We can't include everything on here, so in here in the catalog we've included the most common products such as glossy and matte. Matte means no gloss, and you can see there. Every business card is clearly labeled, front gloss, back gloss, and the thickness of the paper. On this one, which is matte, front is matte, back is matte, and the thickness of the paper. There's a multitude of variations available, where you can have glossy on the front, matte on the back. You can have round corners, square corners. You can have 4 round corners, 2 round corners. But these are the basic everyday business cards, glossy or matte. Every card is clearly labeled. These are round corner business cards, full color front and back. This card here is gloss on the front, matte on the back. And this is a perfect example when and where to use a matte card for writing purposes. You can see it does not shine because it has no gloss varnish on it, no coating. It allows you to write on it for like appointment, for medical clinics, hair salons. And see here, this is shiny gloss. Gloss on one side, matte on the other. These are plastic cards. A good feature on plastic cards, as you can see, is the round corners. They come with round corners to avoid sharp edges, so you don't cut your hands or what have you. And there's 2 types of plastic cards. One is the transparent or frosted card, which can only be printed on one side, as you can see, and they're clearly marked. They don't tear, they're durable like a credit card. And you have the double-sided, where you can have printing on either side. And again, they're very thick, very durable. See, you can't tear them, just like a credit card. Then we go into the recycled paper. Natural or recycled paper cards, they cannot be glossy. They can have full color on either side, and they come with an like an ivory off-white background because they're recycled. So for the businesses that are interested in the environment and going green and so forth, those are great. These are the type of card is a thinner paper card. Some customers prefer it, and as you can see, it does come with a little bit of a semi-gloss, if you will, semi-shine, but it allows you to write on the back. That's a cool feature about these cards. And they are thinner than the others. Now we go into the higher end cards, which are the spot UV gloss. What does spot UV means? It means that the gloss is only, the varnish is only on certain spots, like in this card, in the name of the company and the paw, the logo. As you can see, the background is not glossy, and you can appreciate it here even better. You see the paws? They look like they're not there, but when you move the card around, then you can see them. Now, these two cards both come with Spot UV. As you can see, this one, look at the logo, the line of colors at the bottom, see, and all the text has glossy. The back also, you can see the white background is matte, has no gloss. All the text, all the fonts have gloss varnish on them, and the bottom line as well. Now, here's a perfect example of the multitude of variations that we have. You can see that these are round corners, these are square corners. Everything is clearly marked, as you can see here. Corners round, thickness of paper, spot UV gloss, and these two cards come in two different types of paper. Regular paper for the white one, and silk laminated paper for the black one. You can feel the silk has a nice smooth texture to it, and this one, the regular paper, is a little bit rougher, like a little cardboard type thing. But they're all, again, clearly marked, clearly labeled. You can have silk laminated cards with the round corners also. Now we go, this page contains a higher end cards. These are suede paper with velvet lamination. What does that mean? Suede, when you feel these cards, they feel like leather, like actual leather, like your leather purse, like your leather wallet, like your belt. That's what it feels like to the touch. This is great for people or businesses in the fashion industry and hair salons and spas and higher end businesses. These two cards, not only is the paper nicer and higher end, but also they have features such as Spot UV. If you, as you can see there, the name of the company, see, has glass on it. And then on the back, you see there's nothing here, but look at the logo. You can see the logo there. You can see the glass right here appearing on the logo and on the text. But it's a really, really nice and smooth. This is a very cool feature. Now, these are the cards. The difference between both of them is this is flat Spot UV, if you feel it, okay, and this is raised UV. When you touch it, you can feel how it's raised. You can see that to the touch. That's Spot UV, flat and raised. And then we go into the gold foil. Now this card here, it comes with silk laminated paper. It has flat gold foil. Flat again, you cannot feel it, it's not raised, as opposed to raised gold foil. See the logo in all these lines? It's raised. You can feel it to the touch. As opposed to this one, it's still gold foil, but it's not raised, it's flat. Now this card, again, this is another perfect example of all the different options and variations of business cards that you can offer your clients. This card has flat gold foil. It comes with silk laminated paper, which is cool for the touch. And it also has Spot UV. What does that mean? Look at the logo up there and the SUV, and you can see that it is glossy. These allow you to write on the back because they have no gloss cover on the back. The difference between these two again is this is raised gold foil. The gold foil can also be found, and it's also available on regular paper. This is flat gold foil, and it comes in regular paper. You can feel it, it's a little bit rougher than the smooth velvet or silk laminated paper. And this is gold foil. Then you can get them in silver also. This silver comes in flat and also raised, like this one. See the logo and these lines are raised to the touch in nice smooth velvet paper. Now this card here, this is a traditional, a classic card available in linen paper. It's matte only because of the linen paper. This is for more traditional businesses such as financial institutions like this one, doctors, clinics, attorneys, accountants. Okay, they can be full color, but no raised lettering and no gloss coating. They can be printed on one side, like this one, or front and back, two-sided. But this is a real cool paper, linen paper. This is more of a modern card. It's a 32 point. Most of them are 16 points, so that means it's as thick as two cards put together, and you can feel it. See, you can't even bend it. It's hard to bend. The two features are, these are very, very thick cards, and they come with colored edges. See, all four edges have coloring in it. They can be printed front and back, or just one side, and you have a multitude of color options to choose from. You have red, blue, purple, pink, yellow, orange. Then these cards are adhesive cards, sticker cards, however you want to call them. The paper thickness is there. They're glossy on the front, and they peel and stick. These are perfect for AC repairmen. This is perfect for handyman, for mechanics, for any type of repair industry. These are great for, because most repairmen, they take it and stick it onto the item so people can find their contact information easily the next time they need their service. And here we have magnetic business cards. This is a one-sided glossy business card, heavy duty, so you can't tear it. And the feature is it's magnetic. It sticks onto any metal. Again, very good for the service related industries. That concludes the business card section of the training. Now here we go into the rest of the products that are included in the catalog, such as postcards. Postcards, most people call them flyers, postcards. Either way, these are postcards. And the difference between a postcard and a flyer is the postcard is thicker. That's the only difference. They can be printed front and back. They can be glossy like this one, or matte. They can be glossy on the front, matte on the back. They can be matte and matte, glossy and glossy. We can make them in any size you can think of. In here, this one's clearly labeled. It's 4 by 4. This is the most standard size. This is what you see out there to advertise any type of business. We can make them in 3x5, 5x7, 6x9, 3x11, any size the customer needs. And these are great for any type of business. This is a restaurant, and this was a church that was promoting their event. Front and back. These are trifold brochures. They're glossy, printed front and back, and they're trifold. Trifold means they have 2 folds and they turn it into 3 panels, 3 sections. These other brochures are the exact same as the other, except for the paper thickness, which is a little bit thicker paper. You can see every product is clearly labeled. Again, full color front and back, and they fold. The difference between this one and the other one, the previous one, is the paper thickness. You have samples of menus also. People call them takeout menus. They call them trifold menus. Printed front and back. They fold. You have letterheads. Letterheads. They're matte, so you can print on them, or you can handwrite on them. This one is single-sided, or you can have them double-sided. Some customers, some businesses, they want to have their logo on the back. These can be full color printing on the bottom, top, anywhere. This is a flyer, and as you can see from the previous one, the difference from the previous one is the postcards are thicker than these flyers. These are regular thickness paper. It can be full color on the front, nothing on the back, or full color printing on both sides. And these come available in any size. This is the standard 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. It can be half a page. It can be any size the customer needs. And these are the actual flyers. Then you have samples for storefront signage and what we call large format printing. These are great for any type of business. These are called see-through. They're perforated vinyl, and they allow you to see from the inside of the location of the store or the business. You can see outside, but the people from the outside, they can only see the printing on it. These are very easy to put on. You just pretty much peel and stick. You can feel what it feels like. You can see the printing quality. It can be full color, any size. Those are custom made. This is another type of window signage. This is clear background. What that means is anything that's printed, customers can see, and then from the inside or out, from either side, it's clear background. So you can see, it allows you to see inside the business. These are the banners, vinyl banners, and we carry 2 types. We carry the outdoor, which is a thicker, heavy duty, so you cannot tear it. They come in printing on the front or front and back if your customer wants that. In the corners we put grommets so they can hang them easily, and we can even hem the edges. We can do that as well. They're full color. This is the actual material that we use, so your customers can feel the material. They can see the printing quality. These are outdoor, which are thicker material, thicker vinyl, and these are indoor. Again, they can be printed one side or two sides. As you can see, they don't tear. They're vinyl, and this is the quality. This is great quality printing. These are the car magnets. They're very thick, very sturdy, heavy duty. They withstand the weather. Look at the quality print. It's exceptional. They obviously can only be printed on one side. These are just like the magnetic cards, but these are thicker. And they stick to the vehicle. That's the quality of printing. And these are the yard sign. This is what you commonly find outside of homes that are for sale. They come with a stake, with a wire stake, so you can stick them in the ground. They can be full color. This is the quality printing. They can also be single-sided or double-sided, meaning printed on the front and the back, or just printed on one side. And this is the actual material that you get. It's a 4mm thickness coral glass. Your catalog is also going to contain some other product samples, such as event tickets. What are event tickets? Well, I'm sure you've gone to concerts and stuff and you buy these tickets. They can be numbered, they can have the date, they can be perforated so you can tear them. They can be printed on one side or both sides. They can be matte finish or they can be glossy, such as this one. Another product that looks just like this are bookmarks. We can make them in any size, except for the bookmarks. We don't do the numbering and we don't do the scoring, tear off part. This is a postcard in matte, which allows you to write on it. It has no gloss coat on it. We can make them in any size. Again, it's the same postcard, but with no gloss on it. It could be single-sided like this one, or double-sided for whatever purpose. This is another sticker. Just you can see all types of sizes that we can make. This is a half-page flyer. It's full color on both sides, glossy. They can be glossy, they can be matte, non-glossy. And this is a 5x7 postcard. As I previously explained, we can make postcards in any size. Glossy, matte, glossy on the front, matte in the back. We print duplicate forms, and they come glued on the top. These are half a page size. We can make them full page size. These are your greeting cards, which are very thick and sturdy, and they come with the scoring here to allow you to fold them. In here you can have your own price list. You can come up with your very own. This is just to give you an example how we use these ourselves. The way that we use it is we have the business cards, all of them, and their pricing, whatever your pricing is going to be, on one page. Then you have the postcards. Then you can have the brochures, you can have the menus, you can have the flyers, you can have the banners, signs, the storefront products, the graphic design, the web design, pricing. You can do anything you want here as far as pricing, just to give you an idea and to help you. Here you're gonna get some blank invoices, duplicate forms, so you can take, these are order forms, so you can take your customer's order. You can reorder these when you run out. They're included. and also one for the web design. They're the same duplicate forms. Okay. So you can write down all the information that you need, or the description for the customer's website. They keep the duplicate, you keep the original, and you can also reorder these once you run out. This concludes the catalog training portion.